So, good evening, everybody, and let's just say happy Residence Day, everybody. I totally forgot that today was a holiday and whatnot. So, well, my trash didn't get taken out today, so but that's all right. We'll just go ahead and do just a little bit of that today. We'll got a few stories here pulled up, a lot of things that you may or may not have heard about, probably have, but we will discuss them as of tonight. We have Edmund joining us tonight. Edmund, how are you doing tonight, good sir?
Doing good. Finally figured out the whole what I did wrong last time.
There you go, man. There you go. Well, again, the world isn't. Well, let's just say the world's getting crazier, and
But it is.
it ain't getting any better. But well, fuck, let's just go ahead and jump head first into this here. Well, why not?
Okay.
Shall we? We have here from the Gateway Pundit. We got old Mr. Big Z here. Threatens World War III if China allies with Russia. Of course, we all know pretty much the backstory. They go quite a bit into this. He says, quote, "For us, it is important China does not support the Russian Federation in this war," the Ukrainian president said. "In fact, I would like for it to be on our side at the moment. However, I don't think it's possible." I'm pretty sure Mr. Sleepy Joe here, he's got hands in both pockets of those countries, so it would not surprise me that if they do happen to join forces in that bullshit going on over there.
Yeah.
Of course, they go through there. Of course, Sleepy Joe, he's over there in Kiev today. He still has not. He still has not, in fact, visited the people impacted by in the East Palestine disaster, and I wouldn't hold my breath of him showing up anytime soon. But at least on the good side, Trump's going to be showing up on give or take Wednesday. So yay, nay. What do you think about that one?
Well, it just shows them where the priorities are at. Prior commitments and whatnot. They made these plans probably months in advance before they decide to do any of this stuff anyway.
Yeah. I don't have the story pulled up, but apparently there was some kind of shenanigans going down in East Palestine about digital IDs or something like that. A week before the whole disaster, so that could be nothing, could be something,
Just asking questions.
Yeah, just asking questions. I might have to go get my tinfoil hat on here in a little bit. So
I've got aluminum foil. I can make one.
I can make one here quick too. But again, during the visit, Biden pledged yet another $500 million taxpayer-funded weapons. That's not the only thing, because last week he went on camera and said, "Oh yeah, the American taxpayer is responsible for paying the pensions over there in Ukraine and whatnot. Man, come on, give me a break." Of course, he goes and says on to say, one year later, Kiev stands, Ukraine stands, democracy stands. Damn it. The Americans stand with you and the world stands with you. No, I'm going to go ahead and change a few words here. I'm going to replace Americans with oligarchs, the military industrial complex, and quite a few people in Congress are standing behind Ukraine. They could give fuck all, damn shit less, or flying furry rat's ass about the American people at this point in time. It's fun times, to say the least. But we have I got a couple stories here.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull this one up here from the old Inch to Twat. And this is a post from Benny Johnson. We'll go ahead and refresh that and unmute.
I have to call out the largest piece of fake news I've seen in a very long time. Biden visits Kyiv, Ukraine's embattled capital, as air raid sirens sound. Only problem with this Joe Biden visit and this New York Times headline is that it's 100% verifiably false. Watch. Okay, so check this out. You're going to love this. This from Reuters. Air raids sirens blared across Ukraine capital as Biden visited Kyiv, even though there were no reports of Russian missiles or airstrikes. That's strange. Why would there be air raid sirens? Except for it's even more staged than that. Watch. Here from the CNN reporter of all people saying, this is Alex Marquardt from CNN, who is there in Kyiv. I've been here for 5 days, I've not heard any explosions, no sirens. But as soon as Joe Biden shows up and he's out in front of the cameras, they turn on the air raid sirens for effect. Watch.
I've been here for the past 5 days. I have not heard any explosions. I have not heard any air sirens until about half an hour ago, right when President Biden was in the center of Kyiv, as Clarissa was just mentioning.
Now 100% confirmed these two frauds faked an air raid to look more for the cameras. How embarrassing is that?
What's the point of that?
Because we have a whole, let's just say, a lot of people say he's one of the biggest douchebags on Twitter right now. Mr. Adam Kinzinger, may have heard of him. He basically was like bowing at the feet of Biden and basically almost giving him a reach around also while he was saying this and tweeting it out. He says, look at this I'm paraphrasing for here. Look at this badass. He would do this. Trump wouldn't do this and that. Oh, that's because of Russia. Mr. Ass Kissinger, Donald Trump basically walked across the DMZ in Korea with no security, no Secret Service, no guards, and relied purely on goodwill. What Biden did, of course, yes, that is the point. St. Louis Arch says, nail on the head there, good sir, because we need to make Biden look badass and this and that. But then I've seen posts of him mumbling and bumbling through his speech and whatnot. But just to back up the claims and whatnot, again, most of these stories are from the Gateway Pundit, so take that with a grain of salt and whatnot. But here you go. It says, I've been here for the past 5 days. No explosions or air sirens until Biden was in the center of Kiev. Of course, Joe Biden makes a surprise trip to Kiev on Monday. Still hasn't seen or said very much about the incident in Ohio. And now apparently people in Toronto are facing the consequences of those actions because there is now, like what they saw in the water runoff and whatnot, the snow is melting there, and now it still has that nice rainbow mafia sheen to it.
Oh,
yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, like a very nice sheen of oil or gas, like what normally would be happening if you when it pulled up to like a boat ramp or a boat dock that gave out gas. You spill a little bit. Yeah, that's all running down in the streets now, apparently. So, yay, good times.
Yeah, nothing to see there. That's completely safe.
Nothing to see here. Yeah, the water's totally safe to drink for everybody. Nothing to worry about here.
But you better like wash your stuff like you've been through a nuclear blast. But it's totally okay.
Yeah. Biden was hailed as a brave president with guts to walk in a war zone.
Remember when Bush landed on the aircraft carrier?
Oh God, yes.
That was probably a little bit more something to it, I would think, even though that was theater.
Yeah. Of course, here's the CNN reporter quote again. Been here for the past 5 days. Have not heard any explosions. I have not heard any air sirens until about half an hour ago, right when President Biden was in the center of Kiev. A joke. Sorry, but a joke has a punchline, and I'll point to it and makes people laugh. I'm not laughing. How about you there, Edmund? You laughing at this?
No, not at all. I just think it's sad. I'm also looking at your chat as well, just to kind of keep up with that. But there's nothing funny or brave about what I've heard so far.
Yeah, it's all just one big shit sandwich, and we're all here forced to take a bite. Not about you, but I had two bacon cheeseburgers and some sweet potato fries earlier tonight. I'm not hungry anymore.
Well, I got wild game, so that works out.
There you go.
But it's not the only thing I got. But I'll still eat the protein. That'll make it cheap, and I really don't care. I will put spices in it and cook it just the same.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh man, let's see here. Going back into the chats here, we got D-Man 50. Salute to you there, good sir. Slick South 57. Evening, gentlemen. Got Ghost Pill and Edmund and M43. Yo, everybody. MM4356. Late to my own funeral. Yeah, probably.
Now you were like 3 or 4 minutes, man.
I'm getting better, man. I'm getting better.
You're getting there, man.
I did have to scroll through and find one story that
Oh, now you getting
oh
there?
Boy, it's that last one's a doozy. I'm going to save that one for last. So
it takes practice to be on time. It really does for streaming.
Well, not really. I'm just a lazy asshole, and I start when I want to start.
It's kind of how I feel about that sort of thing.
At a Shadow Hunter 017, good evening to you, good sir. He also says the world getting crazier. You don't say. No, I don't. We don't have to say much because we can see it in real time. MM4356. Don't worry. Had some interesting thoughts on things that might happen in the next year or so. I do too. I might have to have you jump in and share some of those thoughts. The link to the Streamlabs is in the pinned comment. You'll see it at the top of the chats there.
Good one, Jimmy.
There's that bacon again. Let's see. We got Shadow Hunter with expecting any multi-story mushrooms. I'm just saying it. This is my opinion, but a certain Vladimir would do the whole world a favor by dropping something very large and very explosive in Kiev right now. Just my opinion.
I don't want anything bad to happen.
That's your opinion.
I'll
keep my thoughts to myself, so this isn't the stream that I am finally booted off of YouTube.
Yes.
Yep. MM4356. I think you and I are on that same wavelength there. Good sir. He says no economic collapse of the farm sector. Yes, because Ohio mainly produces corn and soybeans, mainly feed for cattle. They're actually, let's see, yes, I do have that story pulled up. There's one we'll go into that one next. I'm sure some may or may not have heard of this incident happening just recently today, if you pay attention to the right people. Yep, Shadow Hunter says probably not wrong. Well, it's easier to be a conspiracy theorist than to be dead wrong these days.
Yeah.
Yep. And we got It's like these guys are chatting back and forth because it makes food cheap for a short time, especially during an election year. I don't know if we're having all these catastrophic events and whatnot. I don't think food is going to be cheap. We're going to have food shortages because it's kind of hard to completely uproot the entire topsoil and all these farmlands that are being effective and start over. It would be not a good thing. Looks like St. Louis Arch. He says the Ruskies even declared a ceasefire while Biden was in country. Now that is something very interesting.
Why would the media not report on that?
Exactly. I mean, you would think. Well, I mean, how many times has Zelensky said, "I want a ceasefire. I want to cease fire. We know kill each other. We need to stop these." Last I saw, he was the one accepting money and military aid from us when they aren't a NATO country. They are not an affirmative ally.
Yeah.
But yet they still want to keep doing this. And I also have heard rumors of the Ukrainian military purchasing up cheaper and less effective equipment and then turning around and pocketing that money for themselves. And I did see one article, I don't have it pulled up here tonight, but one main Ukrainian military guy was arrested for embezzlement.
Like, it's all this stuff is going to different places. Like, where is it? Like, where are those weapons going to?
Yeah, I mean, I've seen stories of javelins showing up in Africa. Oh, why do they need them over down in there? Well, who knows? Oh, there we go. Looks like we have MM4356 joining us tonight, good sir. How you doing tonight?
Hello.
Hello.
Hear me good.
How are you doing?
Oh,
I'm not doing too bad.
just enjoying the shit
I
sandwich
think
of
Frozen Man,
life.
this is awesome.
Uh-oh.
Murphy's paying me a visit.
Oh, I gotta love that. Did he at least bring the lube or spit on it this time?
Okay, there it came through.
There we go. Oh, let's see.
Well,
Go ahead.
the question is, do you want to hear my theory on what they're going to do?
Please, the floor is yours, good sir.
Because I'm in the farming community, farming myself. I can see some of the stuff, 2012 collapse of the farming. It's finally built back up last few years because of, this and that droughts. What they're going to do is let the farmers regrow the crops, resell them, let them get them out there. Then you're going to see this persistent one carcass someplace get slaughtered in the U.S. You're going to see all of a sudden consumer interest in, we'll say, beef, pork, chicken, all drop because it's like mad cow. Get it in one spot, one place, gets properly dealt with, but then the market's gone.
Yep.
And then following that, food's cheap by a year from now. If they do it like say January next year, by the time it rolls around to election, beef, chicken, pork's all cheap again. But it's a complete economic collapse of corn, soybeans, the whole farm sector.
Yep. So that would kind of somewhat dismantle the eat the bugs and eat the plants kind of narrative, though, wouldn't it?
No, it would promote it because those aren't fed those things. Then all of a sudden they can bring in their quote unquote cheap protein.
Their lab grown beef.
For their plant based proteins.
Yeah.
I used to eat those things a little bit until I realized that it was probably like they taste just fine until I heard workers talk about that plant based stuff. That basically, I won't use that language, but they said it smelled god awful, when they're cooking it, and they hide all that smell on the toppings, and nutritionally speaking, it's about the same either way. The only difference is that you're eating beef, which it comes from a cow, or all this other crap mushed together.
You're eating something
Yep.
that has one ingredient that's done all that by itself, or something with a lot of hormones in it that's not so natural.
Yeah.
Right. See, and a guy I used to work with, he used to work in the in ranching cattle in that industry. And during a town meeting, I can't remember where this was at, if it was here locally or whatever, but his wife actually had a very good question to one of the main processors. I can't remember who it was, but he was a pretty big wig in the processing industry and whatnot for beef and whatnot. And her question was, why are all of these young girls getting their periods and being going through puberty so early, 8 to 10 years old? The guy could not answer that question. Actually, let me rephrase that. He would not answer that question, and that's because of all.
There's potentially a few answers to that, but we're on YouTube, so
we're gonna try to.
That's like an Instaban kind of thing.
In the
it's
stuff off of here.
What I'm gonna say is, on the
there's-
producer end, we're not gonna pump them with a lot of hormones and whatnot, because if it doesn't make money, it doesn't make sense.
Yep, that is true. Let's see. Looks like Mr. E, he has a comment that kind of intertwines with this. Says they'll ship the crops to third world countries. Cancer's clusters coming, and wildlife deaths will be the issue.
They can only ship so much down the river for so long. So much will go into ethanol, and the husks left will be put into what they call dried distillers grains, which are cheap to feed, or even cheap to ship out west to feed. That'll contain concentrated nutrients.
Here in Nebraska, they've been really wanting to push the E85 ethanol gas, just because we're one of the main producers of corn in the state. So it's either the corn that's grown is for cattle feed or for fuel. And I can see the purpose of E85 and all that ethanol shit and whatnot, but maybe it's time to switch to something for human consumption, or not. I don't know, because of all the pesticides and all the crap that goes on. I'm not a farmer. All I know is I can put seeds in the ground, and all I got to do is put cow shit and fish oil on them, and they'll grow. I don't need pesticides.
They'll grow, but just not very well.
My dad's garden will refute that, because it's a small little plot where he does potatoes, peppers, green beans.
Oh, I won't disagree. You can do
small
gardens that way, but major fields, no way you can get the amount of manure without a way increase in consumption of beef.
Actually, you can get all that manure you need from Washington, and they can spread that out, and we would not have a shortage of food ever again.
If only we could process the bullshit that they speak and then just harness that into an energy and make it to grow food and all this other stuff, we could feed the world forever.
They can't harness it. It's called hot air balloons.
Yeah, but then those will get shot down with a $400,000 Sidewinder missile and a $2.2 million F-22 Raptor,
just so they can get air-to-air kills.
Yeah, wasn't it like a ham radio antenna? That guy had a balloon that was like a ham radio antenna that it blew up his ship.
I'm hearing conflicting stories. I did see it was a ham radio balloon, so I relayed that message to the Gilded and tagged Crusader Nate in it. Haven't heard any updates about that, but I did hear the one about over in Alaska. Might be the same thing, that this was a hobby balloon that someone launched in Illinois in like 2017 that circumnavigated the planet 7 times, and it just so happened to end up in the wrong space at the wrong time.
Well, I mean, and that's people's property too, so like they're never going to get compensated for that.
No,
if that story is true, I'm just saying hearsay.
Right. And And apparently over the weekend or the past couple days, there's been another balloon that's been floating around over Hawaii. So who knows what it is?
I think it's aliens.
Nah, it's just our own government playing as the Chinese.
It's if you ask me, it's all bullshit. But I will say that it is all bullshit because we know the event in East Palestine and all the other train derailments and whatnot. A fire in what was it? A potting plastic factory down in Florida, I believe, something like that. That caught on fire. But just today, we have 13 injured in an explosion at metal alloy factory in Bedford, Ohio. Oh man, Ohio just seems to be getting both ends of the shaft here in the past couple of weeks.
Do you think all the Ohio memes were like a setup so that way like it wouldn't be surprising that like this shit happened in Ohio? You know how everybody likes to shit on Ohio just because it's Ohio, and then it's like they make this shit happen there. It's a distraction. I bet you it was just a distraction.
Yeah, probably. One would not doubt it. Damn, I'm gonna have to.
I promise not to put on the tinfoil hat, and I'm already putting it on. I'm sorry.
Well, conspiracy theory here again. Look at all the manufacturing that's going down within the last 2 years, making it harder for said country to prolong in its own war if it was had to be on its own.
Yeah.
I mean, if they didn't get help, they wouldn't have lasted as long as they did right now. You know, and
no,
they would have not. And it's to me, it's more like it's a matter of time. Like, how long do you think it's going to last before people over in other governments realize, hey, these guys over here are helping these guys over here. We need to do something about those guys over there helping. I'm not saying nothing will happen or anything will happen. I'm just saying it's kind of like feels like maybe nothing will happen and everything will be fine.
Who knows, man? Who knows?
Sorry.
But yeah, nope, yep. But apparently, the explosion occurred at the Schumann and Co. metal alloy plant Monday afternoon. There's the photo of it. Pretty substantial, I would say. Witnesses say the explosion occurred at the metal and paint plant on Alexander Road, causing a fire at the location. At least 13 injuries have been reported. 3 News requested fire department from Greater Cleveland and Akron. So this is downriver this is on the other side of Ohio. So this is downriver from East Palestine. But yeah, there's a little bit of the video. Does not look very good.
Looks like a giant ship on fire. You know, like an oil tanker.
Yeah. Well, that's all that paint and.
Well, the thing is, if it's actually the metal burning, those are really hard to put out.
Yeah, your only thing you can do is keep the fire cool at that point, unless you really, really put a lot of effort into it, and even then, it's just very like my firefighting knowledge is like pretty much non-existent.
Yeah.
I just know metal fire bad. I just know fire bad.
Yeah. But,
Well, I know on metal fires, there's not very many things that can put them out. It's like thermite going.
Yeah, I think the thing in the service is that if the plane ever caught fire, the only real thing they could do is push it over the side and let it sink to the bottom of the ocean. It'd be own little underwater fire until it decides to go out.
Yep. Yeah, so that's a little bit of breaking news that I'm not sure if anybody here in the chat has heard about it, or if you guys have heard about that happening today. But yeah, it's
I think I saw something like maybe a blurb on my little notifications or something. You know,
yeah.
I,
So
try
that's
not, I try not to read too much into anything.
yeah. See, that's why I kind of always make the joke. It's a blessing and a curse because I
Yeah.
pay attention. I pay attention to everything.
It's like that
And I
song.
pay
Hey,
attention to nothing.
I don't know. I just want to grow potatoes. For right now, I don't know how well that's going to work out.
Yep.
Yeah.
But
Well, I'm going to be jumping off because it looks like mine is trying to take a crap on me.
uh-oh. Yeah, my headphones are beeping at me because I forgot to plug them in last night. But,
Oh yeah, I have a powered mic right here, so it's off to the side. It has all the power it needs.
that's all right. I'll still be able to hear you guys. I just won't have my headphones on. That's all right.
Okay.
But all right, MM, thank you for jumping on, man. Giving
Yeah,
us
no
your little
problem.
bit of input. And you're welcome anytime, man.
You'll see some chats probably on YouTube.
All right, we'll see you then.
All right.
All right, have a good one, brother. But going back to the Biden and Ukraine thing, let's just say Secretary of State says we have a serious problem. Secretary of State Anthony Blinken says China pondering supplying Russia weapons to Russia. Fuck that cunt.
I think I saw a video on Pornhub with her in it. I don't know.
I don't want to know, man.
No, I'm just fucking around.
If it was with Montel Williams, I would not be surprised. But Secretary of State Anthony Blinken said that from the Munich Security Conference that the Chinese, who a year ago declared their friendship with Russia, has no limits, are pondering expanding their backing of Moscow, which has so far not included weapons. So that's the main thing right there. I'm pretty sure China is giving some kind of aid to Russia in this whole thing. But then we go back to that previous article that I mentioned. Big Z says, oh, yeah, that's going to be World War III. It's like, motherfucker, we're already in World War III. Fuck you. Kiss my ass. Suck a dick. Eat my balls.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, here goes Blinken. He says, the concern that we now have is based on information we have that they're considering providing lethal support. Like the United States hasn't supplied lethal support yet. No, that doesn't happen. No. And we've made it very clear to them that would cause a serious problem for us and our relationship.
Yeah.
Who's us, Blinken? Because it sure as fuck ain't us. It sure as fuck ain't the American people.
No, it's just people doing whatever they want to do.
Is us, like I mentioned, the oligarchs, the politicians, the military industrial complex, those guys, those people that will make a fucking killing on people killing each other. Really bad pun there. But I don't see us coming out smelling like roses on either end.
No, I don't either. It's just that's why I want to eventually grow those potatoes.
Yep. See, and what the kind of predicament that I'm going through in my head, we already know Joe Biden is bought out by China. Him and his family have made millions. We already know he's in bed with Ukraine, and they've made millions through there. Now, why would they say it's a bad thing for China to get involved when we already know the president of the United States, the president is involved either indirectly or directly involved with both of those countries laundering money, making money, protecting their own asses and assets.
Mm-hmm.
It's
disgusting.
It's It's beyond disgusting. So I really don't want to read through that whole fucking thing.
Yeah, you don't have to, man.
It's bad news bears. Bad news bears.
Look.
But there was we'll switch gears here. I'm sure you guys have heard the drama with James O'Keefe going out through last week with the board of directors and then wanting to boot him out and whatnot. There's been an update, and let's just say Project Veritas, the company itself, not James O'Keefe, is starting to cut slingload of those that have been calling out Big Pharma, mainly the president and CEO and founder of Project Veritas, James O'Keefe. He sent a video to the Gateway Pundit about him coming in and cleaning out his effects from the office. Okay, yeah, it's just a video. Whatnot. I don't want to play the whole video because it's like 40 some odd minutes long, and
it's just blah 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 blah. Nothing word salad, probably.
Probably, but I mean, I'll respect James and the work that he's done. Now that we know that the board of directors of Project Veritas are, to quote our favorite red-pilled rhino, they're all cunts, man.
Is he around?
I don't see him in the chat. I'm pretty sure he said he was drinking away his sorrows of a certain other event that happened to him today. I told him to get his ass in here and talk about it, but
I don't think that sort of conversation is safe for YouTube.
I don't care.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I've got my Twitch side here, man, but we'll try to keep it a little bit family friendly.
That's all good. You're not on Twitch now as well, are you?
No, I don't have StreamYards updated, so I can only stream to one platform at a time.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
If you had another computer, you could do it both at the same time. Just run two computers, like one for YouTube. You just have to look at a lot of screens.
I can barely run the show with one as it is, man.
Oh man, you pull in me into the stream and you're moving stuff around and transitioning. You can figure this shit out, man. And you're drinking. So come on.
I'm always drinking, man. I'm always drinking. But
I can't do like that. I'd get even fatter if I did.
That's why I drink Bud Light, man. Less carbs. But one other story that I did want to cover just a little bit. Well, two other stories, and then we'll get on with the memes.
Yeah, fair.
Because this is already getting depressing enough. Let's just say there was an incident not too long ago in California, Kyrgyzstan.
Oh, Kyrgyzstan.
I know the next comment's gonna be like, you're gonna have to be more specific than that, Jimmy. It's like, well, I don't know the whole background to this story, but a suspect has been arrested over the murder of Bishop, identified as husband of Bishop's employee. So something may or may not have been going on behind the scenes. I don't know. I just saw this and I was like, oh, this is not good.
Well, I have a whole little thing about that sort of thing, but I'll let you finish your story before I start interrupting.
Well, I'm just going to skim over this. Man has been arrested in connection of the murder of Catholic bishop who was found shot to death inside his Los Angeles home over the weekend. Suspect's name not released. Neighbors have identified the suspect as Carlos Medina, whose wife worked with the bishop. let's just say, quote, I'm just shocked and overwhelmed. Marty Hernandez told the reporter, you wouldn't know that you have somebody that lives next to you, to your house, that would do such a thing. His wife's whereabouts are unknown.
It's probably in that hole.
So, yeah, I just happened to see this and be like, oh, yeah, Catholic bishops being murdered, and that's not normal.
No, it's usually something like that. I can only speculate what's going on, but
Yeah.
I don't want to spread speculation on your platform. I do my best to try not to actually
I
spread that.
I speculate all the time, man. That's fine.
Okay, well, I speculate that he was probably screwing around, and then the husband found out, and then he dug a hole in the yard and put her in there. Maybe, allegedly speaking.
Allegedly, possibly. Anything is possible in this world today, man.
The
Thanks.
problem is that these Catholic priests, they're all repressed because of the religion, and they don't allow them to have a proper outlet for these things that they are going through. So they do these weird things, and I'll leave it at that. So when you leave a man or a person to those vices, what the hell do you think they're going to do? Anything that shows them a speck of attention or anything like that, they're going to go after. They're going to be like, I don't know. Consider it like a bad case of one-itis. I don't know. Kind of like those feelings there. Like, oh my God, I got to get on this. Like, you can't find something else somewhere, Jeez.
Yeah, it's bad news bears, man.
Bad news, man.
Bad news. I'll save this this last story here because it's it's bad. Let's see. We'll go back to the chats here. We got Mr. E. Europe is the issue with China. They are severely dependent on Chinese goods. Well, Europe isn't the only one. I'm pretty sure it's damn near impossible to find a lot of good products that are made in the USA.
Well, it's just like the stuff that they make is only made there. It's part of the supply chain. You want to make an end product. We can make a car, but we need products that are all over the place. Everything is connected.
Yep.
Sorry,
and Nope, you're right. And I guarantee you, there's a lot of things that my webcam, my microphone, my laptop, my phone,
everything.
A pretty good portion of all of the goods that we buy today and these days are may or may not be some Chinese child sweat, blood, and tears behind them. Just saying. And of course, we got the goddamn bacon. Census talks of booze. I have been summoned. Possibly, good sir. Possibly.
Yes. I should be drinking a little bit now, but I'm not. I don't know why I'm not drinking right now.
Because it's Monday and we got shit to do in the morning.
I ain't got shit to do about my car. I already talked about it in the Gilded chat. I don't know if you caught that. I made a comment about in the Gilded chat about what's going on with my car.
Oh, yep. I remember reading that. Let's see. JLM. Do I have a wrench? Nope. Why not? Oh, well, you know what? Let me bring
I think Jimmy I think Jimmy has God powers in this chat. He can summon you a wrench, my friend. If he should.
Think.
I should make a mixed drink, but I'm afraid that the booze I have is not good.
Uh-oh. What kind of booze do you got?
Let me see. I got.
Alrighty.
I'll be here. I'm still in the background. Don't worry.
That's all right. Let's see. JLM. Go ahead and type in a new chat there, good sir, and you may or may not see something very special for you. And then 4356 because it's Jimmy. That's why. I try to help out everybody that decides to come on in here and help me out. Uh-oh. We got a coffee cup. I saw the bottle of rum chata. What is that?
It's 99 bananas.
99 bananas and rum chata?
Yep. It tastes like banana. It tastes like banana and cream. We'll see if I get sick on stream.
Don't be pulling a Walt Disney now, man. That's my job.
No, that's okay. As long as you don't mix the rum chata with anything too strong, it won't curdle, but the moonshine will curdle.
Yeah. See it, I think it was scrolling through either Facebook or Instagram, and this guy says, "Oh, here's a root beer drink that you'll always want to drink." He just took a regular A&W with the rum chata and made it with the big old, one of them sphere ice cubes.
Yeah.
Nah.
Pretty good.
I mean, that doesn't sound bad because I do want I like my good
I've mixed that.
Boozy root beer floats.
I've mixed that before, but there's not much booze and rum chata. You need to put a shot of something in it to really get the boozy taste, if that's what you want.
One day up in Deadwood, when me and my dad went, we were sitting there bullshitting with the bartender, and we just happened to look up, and it was like $2 shots of this root beer whiskey. Root beer whiskey, huh? It's called Rebel Yell Root Beer Whiskey. They make a bunch of a few other whiskeys, but if you like Barks, like the Barks root beer,
yeah,
it tastes just like it. But wow, I want to say it's 40 proof, something like that. But you mix the Rebel Yell, pour about 2-3 shots in there, and then you float some Baileys or some Irish cream on top of that. There's your root beer float, your boozy root beer float.
Well, I would make my own with, I would use, you could use the better the root beer, the better, but you get a good root beer. You mix the rum chata, but then I find that if you get a vanilla flavored vodka and dump that in there, it blends very nicely and everything kind of is okay.
I can see that. But look who decided to show up.
Yeah. Rhino still.
Rhino's.
He's still.
I'm pretty sure he's in a bit of a drunken stupor with his event that happened. Hey man, if you're still in the chat, jump on in and share your story. We need a little bit of a laugh tonight, especially after the story I'm going to read after reading the chats. He says, "I want off this planet. If nukes happen, I wouldn't even care anymore, to be honest." And me either.
Yeah,
me either. Yep. Oh, I got MM4356. Shine is my favorite. Damn right. But you know what? It ain't shine if you pay taxes for it. Just saying.
I have some of that that I might have allegedly got. That's in the back closet. That's the emergency reserve booze when nothing else is left to be drunk.
Yeah. Save that one, man. Save it.
If I ever meet up, I'll try to bring a jar. I think I have several of them.
Hell yeah. We got the goddamn bacon. I actually tried a sampler pack of those of the 99 series recently. Most of them did fairly well.
Actually, they mix really well. That's how I got these bottles here, because I would see these fucking ads on not reels, just these guys just doing this shit, and I just would go for a while. Rum chata was a little hard to get, and okay, it wasn't that rum chata is good. What's bad is you got to be careful with what you mix it with. I think I mixed it with root beer, and you got to really get a good root beer. Cheap soda tends to kind of
I would like to try it with the what is it? The Henry Weinherd's root beer.
Yeah,
that's damn good root beer. So if you see they come glass bottles is all I've ever seen them come in. So it's got to be. I mean, it's definitely one of my top favorites.
Nice. But it looks like Rhino is heading out. He's either drinking right now or he's just trying to.
Uh-oh. We'll see where he's at here. He says,
Okay.
not just because of the story from the earlier, the world has gone absolutely batshit in general.
Mm-hmm.
I might have to let me.
I'd be inclined to agree.
Oh, I don't see anything new in the Gilded, so it must be something pretty serious here. MM45, are you drunk or using chatbot? He says neither. He also says, add another story, man. Just got off the phone. What I just heard was so much worse. You're definitely going to need to get your ass in here now, Rhino. And
yeah, we need to hear the rest of this story. I only know parts of it, and
we need some splayed in here, Rhino. Let's see. Yep, MM4356. It says you're right. It's not if you pay taxes. Damn right. You can go out and buy them foo moonshine mason jars, whatnot. They're all right, but it ain't shine, man. It's moonshine. It ain't shine.
why is it so goddamn dark? Hold on, let me turn on my fucking light. I was trying to save myself from this.
So we have the Master Wrench here in tonight. Good evening to you there, Polska Bob.
Put this bullshit back.
Oh, Rhino is there go the headphones. Of course. Damn it. Should have plugged them in.
Headphones are gone.
Yep. Oh well, I can still hear it. Let's see. Rhino is definitely drinking. So says enjoy your night. He's also saying I'm good. Humans just suck. That's why we're here, man, to help to unsuck the suck from the humans.
Can you still hear me without your headphones on?
Yep. Yeah.
I can still hear you. Okay.
I was gonna say you might hear me twice because I'm playing through my speakers on my laptop here.
Okay.
It says catch you guys up on it later. All right, yeah. So it must be something pretty good. If you stick around for the after show, Rhino, let me know in the chat if you want to stick around for that. Yeah, we got Shadow Hunter 017. Allegedly, some get paid for sucking Rhino. Oh, that's funny. Anyways, it's kind of sucky that Rhino said that he went through another kind of a sad story, but brace yourself, gentlemen, for this story. Yeah, brace yourself for this story. Minnesota mom guilty of murdering her 6-year-old son. Boy was placed in foster care but returned to his mom just days before she shot him 9 times while they sat in the car. This makes me sick to my stomach. Julissa Thayer, 28, of Spring Park, Minnesota, was on trial for shooting her son, kindergarten Eli Hart, 9 times with a shotgun inside her sedan in May. The little boy was put in foster care amid concerns about her mental health issues.
Oh, jeez.
She had won full custody 2 weeks previously. Thaler was offered a plea deal to serve 40 years in prison if she pled guilty to second-degree murder. She rejected it and was found guilty in the first degree.
Oh.
Good. Let that cunt fucking rot underneath the goddamn fucking prison. Fuck her.
And she'll still get preferential treatment, likely. I bet she's got colored hair.
Well, there was color in it. Whites, braids on the side. Yeah.
I hate senseless things like this.
Yeah, just because she decided. Well, I haven't read this whole fucking story, and I really don't want to because it's gonna fucking completely drive me up the fucking wall.
It's okay. You don't have to do anything you want to do. Like,
And I'm gonna have to go get some whiskey to get through that story, man. It's Monday. I got to work tomorrow.
One day, yeah. You know, if you didn't work, every day would be a Friday.
That is true. That is
so
true.
like, but I mean, then again, you wouldn't be able to afford any of that tainted meat that's coming to the supermarket. I mean, the totally safe meat that's coming to the supermarkets.
Yeah, no kidding.
He said the owner first to go to bed, and the mother, and then she left the apartment with the child taking the and blah 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 blah. So no one noticed her walking away with a 5-year-old and a shotgun.
Apparently not. Like I said, I haven't read this yet.
I just like reading. I'm just doing a speed reading through it, but it's just like, like.
Okay, so Thaler lost custody of Eli in January 2021 after Dakota County Social Services Department learned she was presenting with psychosis and hearing voices telling her to kill herself. She should have done what the voices said, because that 9-year-old boy would still be alive. Just saying. County attorney described it one of the most horrific cases I've encountered in 30 years of working. Yeah, no shit. A mother shot her 9-year-old son 9 times. What was it? 6-year-old son 9 times with a shotgun because the father wanted custody because psycho bitch over here was going psycho.
Oh.
So CPS knew of her psychosis and hearing voices threatening to kill herself. Now, I'm going to push back on all of those hardcore 2A advocates and whatnot. Because of this, because she was hearing voices, because of her psychosis, she was still able to go out and buy a shotgun. And now a 6-year-old boy is dead.
But yet, this isn't really talked about in the media too much.
No, because it's a mother killing her son. But when it's a father killing his child, it's all over plastered, all over the news. Oh, misogyny this, patriarchy that. Nah, 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 nah. 6-year-old boy, 9 times with a shotgun because of this bitch.
But if it was a man, it would have been supervised visits until he was 18.
If the father even was able to be granted
the
visitation.
Right. Yeah. And even then. So it's just like, it shows you that the system that they're supposed to use and that's supposed to be in place to prevent this is not even updated like it's supposed to be. And then it's always going to be a constant back and forth, and it'll just give people it's all propaganda, in my opinion. At the end of the day, there's a boy that's dead.
There's a 6-year-old boy that is dead because of this bitch.
Because of some mental health issue. Some refuse to help the mentally ill.
Oh, yeah. If you guys want to read this entire article, I will post the link in the chat. I don't want to read it because I'm already spun up and my fist is itching and it needs to get scratched on someone's face.
That's the problem, though. Like once this violence, the problem is with this violence is that once you allow that anger to really go, it just doesn't really do anything good. Doesn't lead you anywhere good. That's why I hide behind a lot of bad jokes.
But I will hope. Yes, I am saying hope. That word goes to the prison that she goes to, and well, let's just say things take care of themselves, and taxpayer dollars is not keeping that piece of shit human fucktard alive behind bars. And that's all I got to say about that. Okay.
Do you want to get into the memes?
Yeah, we'll go through some chats here.
Let's go through some chats and go through
the chat a little bit and help me calm down a little bit.
Yeah. And then you can.
I've got some pretty choice memes here, so
Nice.
those will help cheer us up. Oh, let's see. Yeah, Polska Bob there. Shadow Hunter. That was a slow ball over the plate. Had to swing. He was talking crap about Rhino there. Of course. Shadow Hunter again. How are none of us totally misanthropic at this point? Oh, that's too many syllables in that word, good sir.
Yeah, that's for like people that are like college educated. I don't understand that big ass word right now.
See. Oh, yeah, Murphy. Mr. E, Minnesota will give an abusive crack whore custody. It's bad here. Most men don't see their kids here.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like that everywhere.
See what men's got to do. What men got to do is they got to change their gender.
Do what that dude did that in the Philippines, was it?
I don't know where it was, but it's like it would make sense.
I can't remember where it was, but he says, "Oh no, yeah, I'm now transgender. I want to see my kids."
And all that stuff. If you do that, you got to wear rainbow everything, and I mean, go full on, just let it. I'm sorry, I'm going to be quiet.
You're all right. Nope, that's what we're here for, man. That's what the channel's here for, man. That's what we do. We make waffles here. Polska Bob. Jimmy, do you remember Big Tidied Lauren? Been a guest on Pop a few times. We all love Lauren.
Lauren's a good. Isn't she married now to some like English dude?
She's married to a dude. As of the last time she was on Pop Stream, he was still stuck over there and he can't come back home because of the stupid bullshit.
But that was a little while ago, wasn't it?
It was. I'm not sure if things have changed. I do hope that he is able to make it back here somehow.
I hope he's able. I hope they have a nice, happy situation for themselves.
Yep, Lauren's awesome. Well, all he has to do is just pretty much, find a way to get to Mexico and then sneak across the border, and boom, there you go. He gets $2,500.
All you got to do is learn to speak Spanish, pretend you don't know anything, get caught crossing the border, and then what you got to do?
They'll cut you a $2,500 check, give you a free cell phone, tell you, hey, there's an app on here. All you have to do is sign up and make sure and check in. Throw that phone away, take that $2,500, and then there you go. You're golden.
Yeah, there you go. And then what you do is you go back and assume another identity, and you can keep going doing that.
There you go. Keep getting that $2,500.
Yeah, there you go. I mean, just genius thinking there. Like
modern solutions create modern problems require modern solutions.
Yeah, big brain move right there.
There you go. Red Pill Rhino. You bastard, get on the show.
You want to hear the story now?
No, he probably won't. He's probably
no. It's okay. You don't want to force him to do it.
That's all right. Nah, whatever he's got going on, we'll let him.
Yeah,
We can either
he's
talk about that in private and whatnot. So
Yeah, we can let that.
says Shadow Hunter, I'm pretty much there minus work and the shows we do. Other than that, I avoid people at all costs anymore. That's me too. That's me. That is me. I go grocery shopping. I say hi, thank you. That's it. To the cashier. Go out. Be done. My bartenders, of course. I got to talk to my bartenders because that's how you get good service. Get good service, they get good tips.
Mhm.
Other than that, I don't interact with anybody other than doing the shows and all this other stuff. My faith in humanity is not very high these days. New York Outcast. That's a new name here. Thank you for coming on the stream or coming on the chat. Welcome, good sir. It says crazy. Yep. CPS only seems to hassle people that really care. The rest get a free pass. And there may or may not be a darker side to CPS in the background. I'm not going to touch that with a 20-foot pole because I'm on YouTube.
Yep.
Goddamn bacon, and he's with talking with Polska Bob. She says I know her. Drops by Phil's stream every once in a while. Right on. Good to see Lauren's getting around everywhere on the chats and whatnot. Polska Bob, she's like, yep, he was in Phil's gaming yesterday. Didn't know they knew each other. Right on. Let's see. Apparently, Bacon sent Polska Bob a package. What kind of package did you send him, man? Do I need to assess a quarter home suspicion point or a full one? Just messing around with you guys. See, goddamn Bacon talk about Polska Bob again. He says all three of us know each other from Tom Lakis. No problem. New York Outcast, good to see you again. Says I grounded my kid in the school called CPS on me because I wasn't being nice. Wee. Therefore, I must be overbearing and abusive, but they let her go. Wow. And this is what happens when you have government running your schools. Because when kids are at school, the parents have no rights. Excuse me? Baking powder? You want to run that by me again?
Yeah, it's just horseshit. It's one of the few times that I'm actually glad that I don't have any kids,
Yes.
so I don't have to deal with this stuff. And it's just like, it's frustrating for me, but like I'm frustrated at a distance. If you catch my drift.
That's actually a damn good point, because I've actually been in many of an argument online where people are like, well, you don't have kids, you don't know what it's like. It's like, no, I don't have kids, but I can guarantee you this: if I found out that even 2 or 3 of the teachers were pushing the CRT, BLM, Rainbow Mafia, gender theory crap onto my kid, let's just say there will be some very heated arguments going on. And if it continued, let's just say I know every back road in the sandhills of western Nebraska like the back of my hand. And I may or may not take you for a drive if you're one of those teachers.
Not at all. Just say that the Uber ride just took a wrong turn and got lost. The car broke down. I don't know why the car got fired. I don't know where everybody's at.
Yeah. St. Louis Art, he says Brazil or Argentina. Well, Argentina worked for a certain 1930s, 1940s European ruler, had a fancy mustache and a meth problem. Just saying.
I don't know. I think I have not been there. Like I've been to, I know I've been to Brazil, Argentina. I'm not sure. When you're in the service, you go all over the place, and you're only visiting the port cities and stuff. And I was never that guy to, to participate in the debauchery.
Right.
People, it's pretty much, I want to have to say what the third thing is, but usually people are looking for like basically food and, food, booze, and some sort of entertainment of some sort. And
food, booze, and the basket show.
no, I have not heard of that, but I know what you're talking about.
Wait, no, the basket show is more Eastern or Asian island kind of thing, East Asian thing. That's the basket. I'm not sure what all they do down there.
It's such a good thing that we do not get like what they like their TV programs are, because it is just like, don't let your kids watch TV. Just don't.
Yeah. New York Outcast again. He says, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yep. It's not easy, man. Not easy being on the outside looking in and being more angered than some of the parents, because a lot of the parents are pushing that stuff. Again, there goes my fist itching. God, I need to scratch it.
Yeah, it's funny how that happens.
Yeah. Shadow Hunter 17 says, if she's cute and feminine, I try flirting with cashiers or waitress. Always failing, though. Yeah. Well, like what Blake always told me, he says, don't go for bartenders, man. Bartenders are bad news.
Well, it's more like, do you really think you're going to spit any game that they haven't heard?
Right.
Like, if you're going to go for it, just effing go for it and don't give a shit. If you're going to do it, just do it.
Yeah.
But like, don't sit there and like act like that would probably be one of those. Who the hell am I giving advice? Don't listen to me. I don't give good advice. The fuck do I know? I don't know shit about shit.
Well, we got a response from Polska Bob here. He says, LOL, no homo. Bacon sent me the prizes from Soul Girls Trivia last contest. $25 gift card, shot glass, and card message.
Ooh,
right on. We always like good shot glasses and whatnot. New York Outcast ended up homeschooling. Fucking winning. That's the way to do it these days.
Teach your kids how to think, not what to think.
Yep. Said it wasn't easy, but it's definitely worth it. Absolutely.
Kids,
and then you got the people saying, well, if you homeschool your kid, they're not going to fit into society. If society keeps going the way that it's going, that's the point, bitch. I wouldn't want my kids growing up in this society. That's for damn sure.
Yeah. All right now.
See, yeah, it looks like we got last one here, and then we'll get into the memes.
Yes, sir.
Shadow Hunter, you're thinking of the donkey show. Feel dirty for knowing that. I thought that was just a thing down in Mexico. Do they do that even further south of the border?
I'm just thinking, like, how do you even survive that? I'm just like, I understand the mechanics, but like, how do you survive that? An animal does not understand nothing. They're just going to just go in there all the way. And I'm just like, you can't survive.
This is bad, right? This is bad.
It's bad.
This is really bad.
Like, it's messed up.
The act and the aftermath are both messed up.
I don't even want to think about it.
Neither do I.
Damn it.
New York Outcast. Most of the locals aren't anything to brag about. Well, that's a lot of everywhere, and that's including all the red counties, red states. I mean, that's.
You put makeup and a push-up bra on, anything will look good.
Yeah, and then you take it home, and then you remove the Spanx and the bra.
Just every get a little prize.
And you're like, oh, God.
Well, at least when the other person makes you eggs, they'll have a sausage ready for you.
My question is, how's our lasagna?
That's the thing, though. Like, everybody like wants to go out, but like, can she make a good mac and cheese? You know, she may not be much to look at, but if she can make a mac and cheese, you can overlook a lot of things. I could say.
Yeah, as long as it's not the Kraft box, if it's good homemade mac and cheese,
Yeah.
that's good thumbs up. Uh-oh. St. Louis Arch here. In college, we had a convention in El Paso, a day trip to Juarez. The cabbie wanted to take us to his brother's donkey show. Oh,
Are you in the
God.
Gilded Chat? Can you tell us more?
Not sure if he is, but we might have to get him in there. We'll have to run that by Rhino. But damn. Oh, his the cabbie's brother ran a donkey show. That just screams Mexico, man. All it's missing is a sombrero and a fucking shot of tequila with the worm in it.
It looks like he didn't go, though.
Is that racist?
No. It looks like he didn't go.
Shadow Hunter, trust me, I can tell you what. Yes, you could, sir. Yes, you could. New York Outcast, I call that false advertising. St. Louis Arch, he had to figure three college guys. Of course they want to see it. Nope, not one of no. Hey man, you want to go see a donkey show? No. No thanks. Let's see. New York Outcast. Damn, I think I'm gonna like it here. Thanks, Bacon. Hell yeah, man. From Bacon's chat, hell yeah. Me and Bacon go back a long ways to his Instagram live days. So you're more than welcome to come on in, join the chat anytime, join on anytime you want to come in New York. I always share the link to the Gilded. Nice and easy to jump on in, share your stories if you'd like. If you want to be on camera, if not, cool. If you just want your voice, that's fine too. Let's see. MM4356. I'm near University City, so there could be some lookers, but not that wouldn't give you a dong worm.
I'm in a college city as well, and there, like MM43 says, there are some lookers, at least in my area as well. But the thing is, it's just like I'm a firm believer you don't eat where you poo. So like,
yeah.
And those situations never work out. And plus, whenever I did give out my phone number, it never fucking worked out. They probably took it and laughed and sold it to fucking scammers and shit, which is why I probably get phone calls from the Policemen's Association.
Nice. No, yeah, I understand that too. Because as soon as I graduated from high school, I hung out for that summer, worked with my dad, worked in the lumberyard and whatnot. And then I started thinking, I was like, well, fuck, what do I want to do? I was like, well, I love riding my jet ski. That's, I love being on the water. I love fishing, love working, boating and all that. And I was wanting to do the Wildtech program for their watercraft. They would do inboard jets and all that other good stuff. But their only campus is in Daytona Beach, Florida. Tuition was $19,000, but I had to find my own place to live. And you're talking Daytona Beach, Florida, within 20 minutes of campus. And I'm sure there's people down there that basically pretty much rent out their places or whatever, their condos, apartments, whatever, for students and whatnot. I was like, that might be a little bit too pricey for me. So I did the second best thing. I went into diesel. So I went to the Laramie campus, which is where University of Wyoming is. So I know what college town life is like, and I was young and dumb and full of stuff that rhymes with dumb. Nothing happened while I was there other than me getting drunk with roommates, with my friends, indulging in the jazz cabbage every now and then.
It just doesn't work out for me, man. But But none of that. I think these people are here to see the memes here, man. I think they're getting a little frustrated.
Oh, well, we got one other newbie here. We got Vanessa Kitty here. She says hi.
Hello, Vanessa.
Let me blow through I'll blow through these chats here
Yeah,
real quick, gents and gals. And we'll get to the memes where the good stuff is, so we can lighten things up a little bit because it's pretty dark today. Like I said, New York Outcast. Anytime you want to come on, man, I always share the link to the StreamYards so anyone can jump in. Looks like New York and Bacon said hi to VK. Bacon offers up some fun channels. We have fun around here. Yep. We're getting there, Bab. We're getting there. We're getting there. All right, last one here. Vanessa Kitty says, I walked the Daytona Speedway in April '85. That week, I also watched Daytona Beach. It was a leave from Alaska. Quite the change there. Quite the change from Alaska to Daytona. All righty. So if you'll pardon me while I ignore the chat here for a little bit, I just want to bring up all of my stuff here. I got a couple notifications. So you'll have to bear with me. I forgot to save all of these in my meme folder. But let's just say, prepare yourself.
We are prepared.
Brace yourself for the bullshit. This one actually comes from Effin' Birds up there in Facebook. So if you have Facebook, I highly recommend following them. They just make little caricatures of birds, and then they give you just some very inspirational quotes at the bottom and whatnot. Oh, like great that. Stuff. Great stuff there at Effin' Birds.
I like birds.
Let's see here. Nope, we're not going to open that one up. So there have been some very funny movies in the past, 48, 50 years, but this one is a special shout out to one of my favorites. 48 years later, it's still one of the funniest films of all time. All right, we'll call it a draw. If you don't know, you need to know.
I also learned about the boar symbol. It gets even funnier when you understand about the boar symbol.
I don't know about the boar symbol.
Well, the boar symbol is that they continue. Boars are known to apparently continue to attack you even when wounded. Okay. So the fact that he's still like trying to attack him when he's wounded makes it even funnier. So like the jokes.
Your arm is cut off. No, it isn't. What's that right there? It's just a flesh wound. Pretty fucking. He's got both of his arms off and he's kicking him. Come on, then. I'll have your leg. Fucking whack. I'm invincible. Yeah. So if you don't know, Monty Python and the Holy Grail, one of the best movies of all time. And if you disagree with me, you're wrong. I actually had someone disagree with me in the chat here. I had one of my buddies respond with the gif of the Frenchman. Your mother was a hamster and your father smelt of elderberries.
That doesn't even make any sense, and it's funny.
No, it doesn't. Oh man. Oh, great movie. I can love that movie. But as much as I love Monty Python, I would much more rather have a tank. But then again, let's be thankful that I don't own a tank. Because if I did happen to own an M1 Abrams, yeah, that would not be good for a lot of good people. Well, not good for a lot of bad people. Good for the good people, I should say.
That Looks like a lot of fun.
Well, I mean, all you really need is just an old D10 dozer and some 1/4 inch steel and a welder and a lot of imagination. And good times will be had by all.
And a proper air filter.
and a proper air filter, yes.
Yes.
Oh man.
Oh, yeah.
But no, all this talk, even though I did have 2 bacon cheeseburgers and 2 helpings of sweet potato fries, which were fucking delicious tonight. I saw this meme, and I don't know about you guys, but Shania Twain at the Grammys makes me want a chicken sandwich and a Frosty. I would substitute the chicken sandwich with a Baconator, though.
I'm just what the hell? Like, why is she coloring her hair for? She don't need to do that.
It's Shania Twain. Hang on.
She does look like Wendy's. I'm just saying.
She is apparently 57 years old.
Oh.
So it looks like she's pulling a dollar store Madonna.
You know what they say about bright colors in nature, right?
Stay away.
Stay away.
They will kill you. You will die.
You know what I find really funny is that all the all the college students, they say they're getting sociology and political degrees, and all I'm thinking about, I'm looking at my future barista. And sometimes I'm kind of a dick. If it gets too late at night, I get tired and I don't care, and then I'll be like, "Oh yeah, you're doing that. That'll make good conversation when you're making sandwiches."
Yeah. When you're making my Subway or taking my Burger King or Wendy's order or making me a Starbucks, even though I don't go to Starbucks because Starbucks is shit. But I did have to go to my doctor the other day, and he did give me some bad news.
What's the bad news?
He said alcohol is slowly killing me. So that's all right. I'm in no hurry. I'm only 32. I'm on the 65 and out plan, Doc. I got plenty of time.
I know. I got to last until 120. I don't know if that's gonna happen, but I'll try.
Oh, 120. Fuck that noise. No thanks.
No, man. Once I get my residual in, it won't matter. See, the plan is I'm doing like the whole like millionaire, like hot 30-year-old plan, basically. Like when I'm like 80 or 90, marry a hot like 30-year-old, you know, and so that way, like, it'd all be just for companionship, and everything,
Companionship.
And then that way she could. But the other reason is so that way she can get paid from the government as a widow. So that way, because of me, the government is going to have to pay somebody a lot of fucking money for a long fucking time.
Yeah, but I will say this though.
Yes.
We all know things are not looking very good in this country, and there has been talk about, will the military use their arms against U.S. citizens? I'm not. I really hope that they don't, but yeah, they
Nice.
They'll see our 123 grain and raise us a 650.
Nice.
That theirs may or may not be armor piercing or API rounds or
I suddenly want a Toyota. No particular reason.
No reason. No, none whatsoever. No.
I would like to have my friends to have Toyotas as well. No particular reason at all.
Yeah, no reason. We want some Toyotas,
Yeah, that's all. Maybe something good for off-roading, because I think they make good off-roading vehicles. Very sturdy.
Yep. Yep.
Yes. MM343 understands what I'm talking about.
Hilux.
Do they
Yep.
still make those, right?
Um,
Or do you have to get them all used now?
to be honest with you, the only time I've heard of that name was when Demolition Ranch sold his to Donut Operator.
Oh,
So I'm sure they're still out there. Vincent, he's got a Toyota makes good tacticals for the Taliban.
what? They would? No.
Yeah, there is. Oh yeah, New York Outcast says they just came out with the new version of the Hilux. So there you go.
Nice. Maybe that'll be one of my future eventual down the road maybe purchases.
Yeah, looks like you might have to go to the land down under to get one. St. Louis Arch says they sell in Australia. I know. All righty. But you know what? You know what? All men, we all like a good Hilux with an alleged mounted turret on there. But
they can do that's I never heard of that.
no, never. But
no.
This one I'm just bringing up just because it's too funny and a little too real. There are 27 bones in your hand. 28 when I'm lonely. Yes, I have to the new folks here. Yes, I have a very, very simple mind and a very simple sense of humor. So, if it's perverted, disgusting, or just downright stupid, yeah, I'm probably gonna get a chuckle out of it. Just like we all know the Giga Chad memes and whatnot, right? I hate to say it, but DreamWorks beat us to the punch big time. Because I can't remember when Ants came out as a movie, but I mean, seriously, they came out with Giga Chad way back in the day. Like I said, my humor is simple and stupid. But I will continue my doctor story. He did give me some good news.
What's the good news?
He did give me some good news. He did say I could have 1 beer a day. So
1 beer a day.
I got my 1 beer.
The shit I would do if I had the money, except would be Red Oak.
I would probably buy the biggest. I would want to make the world's biggest beer can and buy it. That would be just to say I had it. It would be pretty freaking awesome. I'm not sure if you guys caught the Daytona 500 this Sunday. I actually completely fucking missed it because I was told it was going to be a night race, but then I didn't, account in the 2-hour street or the 2-hour difference and whatnot. So I pulled up to my dad's just as the race was getting over with. But apparently they had a special message on the Goodyear blimp this year.
Did you see the chat from Rhino?
Yep. Yep, I saw it. Well, let's see here. All right. Let me see here. All right. Let me bring this up here real fast.
It looks like it's only 1 minute and 11 seconds long.
11 seconds. All right. Let's see here.
No, Vincent, he was trying to get Jimmy on time for his stream.
No, yeah, there was some well, let's just say I was Vincent, I was a little tipsy that night, and I saw that story, and it kind of flipped a switch in my thinking, and it got me all pissed off. So I was like, all right, Randall, I gotta do this on mine. And he's like, no, we're gonna do it on mine. I was like, all right, dude, whatever. So we did that. All right. Well, let's see. What does old Donald Trump here have to say on his press conference? Oh,
So we're just going to put up.
my bad. I'll restart it here. I had it muted.
I have a couple of interesting. We have a few clips that we're just going to put up. We can turn the lights a little bit lower. I think you'll find them interesting, and then we'll answer some questions. I'll ask you some questions because you're so guilty, but forget it. But most importantly, we're going to get back onto the reason we're here, which is the success we're having. Okay? Please, you can put it on.
Oh, he muted his thing. I bet he saw this. I wouldn't doubt that he would make this himself.
Oh, thank you for that, Rhino. That comes from Vlad Orza on YouTube. So be sure to go ahead and give him a sub and a follow for that, so I just don't get a complete reaming of a copyright infringement strike and whatnot. That was a good one. Yeah, I've seen that. Pretty sure I've seen that one before. Pretty sure I've seen that one before. Oh, yeah. All right. Now then, looks like we'll. I'm pretty sure I may or may not catch a little bit of heat for these, but I'm not saying these jokes. Someone else is. So let me bring these up and share them real quick. Again, my humor is stupid.
I'm gonna give it a shot anyways.
We'll refresh it here.
Communism. Because they'll never work. But some people want to give it a shot anyways.
What does a cannibal do after eating its vegetables?
Please tell me.
Goes on eBay to see how much you can sell the wheelchair for.
How are black people?
Those are pretty good.
Yeah, those have been showing up on my feed quite a bit, and they just crack me up. But oh, come on. This this meme is kind of relevant to the like if someone asks you an out of pocket meme. You have your kilowatt, your megawatt, your gigawatt, and your what?
I should know about that a little bit, but I don't quite understand it.
No,
I understand the joke. I understand the joke. I'm actually talking about like understanding the principles of electricity, not the joke.
No, that's the joke.
I know that's the joke. Wait the Sims.
It just got dark in here.
What? Huh? What? Wait a minute. Oh shit.
Yeah, I had to send that one to my my buddy Cameron, he fucking died laughing. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, so funny. Oh, let's see. Oh, here's an old joke, but
on Daddy's stomach last night.
Well, I have to do that. Our daddy's belly gets very fat. Bouncing keeps him skinny.
That's not gonna work.
Why not?
Because the babysitter keeps blowing him back up again.
again, I have a very simple
Oh yeah.
simple humor.
No, it's all good. You see the comments there? The one comment on that thing says, "Why is your face orange?"
Why is your face orange? Yeah, that is true.
Oh no, it just gets worse.
We got Oompa Loompa. Can you say alimony / child support? Kind of like this one. Why are you orange?
What are you on?
That's oh man. One of these days I might have to go through the comments on the next meme stream and watch a meme and then just go through.
Maybe we could find a good one, and that instead of like doing the meme, we could do the memes, but look at the comments of the memes.
Yep. Let's see. Let's see. We got. Oh, yep. I didn't forget you. I saw you in the chat there, Bacon. Bacon sent over some memes as well. How do you sleep at night? No, people don't like you. Well, with no wonder, in case they want to kiss my ass. Damn right. I agree with that one.
Yeah.
And that way they can bury me face down so they can kiss my ass when I'm dead as too.
Nope. I'm going to have my body donated to science when I'm dead. After they can flap my naked body around all they need to.
There you go.
Or strap me to a rocket. My brother and I are pretty dark. We had an idea of where we would use one of us would have our skulls processed into this fucked up candy dish. Where like you push in the eye sockets, the mouth drops and the candy pops out.
Dude, that's genius. I like that idea.
It's so much fun.
Looks like Bacon's got us one more here.
What has Bacon got for us?
Your pants say yoga, but your ass says McDonald's.
You know, it's hard for me to go to the gym, man. It really is. Because it reminds me of, back in the desert, with all the camel toe I see.
Depending on how big the person is, that's not a camel toe, that's a moose knuckle.
As long as she make mac and cheese.
Let's see. MM43 sent us one over here in the Gilded.
Yeah, it looks like it. What?
Let's see. Let's see. I'll do that. Oh, let's see. How can I do this here? I have to stop that. Present share.
I was
Top of the show.
I got to America and I met some people and I'm like, he said, "You black?" I said, "Of course we are black." He said, "No, you black as shit." What you mean? One guy told me I look like under the bed. Oh no! If you look under the bed, it's dark as fuck under the bed. He told me I look like I have no bright ideas. He said the difference between me and midnight is 11:59. Shut up, man. He said when God said let there be light, I was out of town. They told me I have to wear white gloves before I eat chocolate, so I don't bite my fucking fingers. They told me every time I take a shit, I think my dick fell off. Like, somebody told me Stevie Wonder. They told me Stevie Wonder sees me every day. That's dark as fuck. That motherfucker don't see shit.
Just got dark in here, man.
This is me.
Oh man. Oh, that was funny. Oh, thank you, MM4356 for that one. Oh, man, that was... oh man. Oh my god, that was funny. That was too damn funny. Oh, not looking too enthused on that one there, Edmund.
No, I was responding to one of the guys in the chat. I wanted to make sure he got acknowledged, and it was funny. It was just wasn't paying super attention to him.
Oh man. Oh fuck no. That was too funny. Yeah, I definitely need to save that one. I believe that was Shadow Hunter. He asked for that one in for the memes. So I'll save that in the meme folder for you there, good sir. Oh. Well, unless anyone else in the chat has some good memes that they have seen. Oh, please do share them with us. Because I think we got about 9 or so more minutes we can go. Unless Edmund looks like he's ready to.
No, I'm probably gonna
do nonsense.
No, it's not that. After I'm done, I'll probably just be up all night anyway. Probably should go to bed, but there's no damn point because my damn car's not ready.
No shit.
My it's not worth mentioning live right now. It's a pain in the ass. I can't work. I'm making beef jerky tomorrow because it's about what the fuck I can do. And, I got a batch of beef jerky ready to go, almost ready to go. It's marinating. Made my own marinade, and it should be fairly delicious. It's a thin cut ribeye I got from the Walmart, and so that should come out. It's already ready to go. It's already cut. All I did is make the marinade, and I'm going to slap it on the dehydrator and let it.
You do yours dehydrator. You don't do it oven style.
No, because if I do it oven style, I'd have to leave it on for like 4 or 5, 10, 15 hours. Do it on the dehydrator, I can leave it on and I could potentially go driving and come back and it'd be still okay to do that,
Right.
That type of thing. And but that's all good. So it's just I don't want to get into that when you're doing the memes.
Nope. I think we covered that in the Gilded chat in private. So it's a pain in the ass, and
sorry about that.
It's one of them things. No, you're all right, man. It's all good. Let's see. We'll go back in here to the chats here. Let's see. Yes, we did mention. Mentioned Biden going to Ukraine earlier in the stream. Covered those. Yep. And Shadow Hunter covers that. Top of the show. Vincent says, I've seen some big mares that will make Hammerhand break a sweat and take him down. Oh, Jesus. Polska Bob comes back with hilarious. You got Vanessa Kitty with an LOL. Of course, we like sharing off those LOLs. We like making people laugh. We like making people think. Make them just a little bit pissed off, but most importantly, we like making people laugh. Talk.
Yeah.
Forget about the bullshit for 2 to 4 hours, depending on how I'm feeling. Let's see. Vincent with ain't nothing more miserable to deal with than a big ugly bitch that has never been fucked. I'm pretty sure I can think of a couple things to disagree with you on that, but I have one person. She's just a lovely woman. Yeah, apparently reporting my repost of my comment and her comments. Yeah, let's just say I'd give her a 5, 4.5. But she's a miserable twat, and yeah, miserable twats are really fun to deal with. Sarcasm.
I don't quite understand it. Like I can understand life happening to you, and then you become a miserable shit because life sucks. But then a lot of those people are miserable shits because they want to be miserable shits.
Yep. Yeah. Apparently, this woman is happily married, has a daughter because it's in her Instagram profile picture. And that's fine. I'm not knocking that one bit. Not knocking that one bit. But if she wants to come out and attack me on social media, and just a heads up to those that want to come and attack me on social media, I don't care about your opinion. Don't care about mine, and you will be a much happier person. Don't try to come and attack me in the comments section, because I will be a sarcastic asshole and even further hurt your sensitive little fifis. So bring it on, you fucking cunts. Sounds good. Sounds refreshing, but it's really not. Looks like we got NM4356 signing off for the night. Good night to you there, good sir. Let's see. Polska Bob. Biden went to go collect his money. Yeah.
No, he went there to show his support for a nation that is experiencing turmoil because of war.
Totally not to collect 10% for the bid guy.
Totally not.
No, you're a conspiracy theorist, Polska. Go put your tinfoil head on me. Sorry. Oh, I couldn't finish that sentence without laughing, because we all know he's gonna get a lot of that. 10% of $1 trillion is a lot of fucking money. And it's not just going to go to him; it's going to go to his entire family, and then people in his background have to get kickbacks, and everybody's going to be getting kickbacks.
It's all filtered in. It's probably got a more complicated counting system than a certain ice cream scooping machine.
Yeah, there's some shenanigans going on with the ice cream scoop counter machines too.
It's a shame, though, because I really like Baskin Robbins.
More of a Ben and Jerry's good guy.
Ben and Jerry's
Robbins isn't bad. Not bad.
And in a pinch, the cheap Walmart ice cream is good.
Yeah, can't go. I mean, the great value isn't bad, but you gotta go with the bunny tracks from Blue Bunny.
No, that's not too bad, though.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Yep. Vincent comes back, 10% for the big guy. Looks like we have a new face in the crowd. Sunflower says, "Howdy, Vanessa Kitty."
Well, hi. Sorry we didn't say hi to you earlier.
It's all right. Oh, we got Vincent getting a good laugh and whatnot. Sunflowers, what goes on around here?
A lot of
anything and everything. There's a reason why I named my channel Waffle World, because a lot of waffling goes on. We talk a lot of shit, speak a lot of truths, share some funny memes. Every now and then we'll play some Cards Against Humanity just to get a laugh. Forget about the world for 2 to 4 hours, or not, depending on what the subject is and who decides to come on and jump on. Anyone is more than welcome to jump in. Anyone in the chat is more than welcome to jump in on any of this. Oh, pardon me. Any of the streams. I do share the StreamYard's link to the top of the chat. All you have to do is click on that. All I ask is if you do not want to wish be on camera, have a YouTube friendly pictures. Just saying that's about it. You know, I'm pretty sure I'll be getting kicked off this platform sometime. Just hopefully not sooner than later. Shadowhunter, misery loves company. That's why Mo is in the center of Missouri is in the center of the country. Actually, Kansas isn't Kansas technically the geographical center of the United States? Because if it is, that would explain a lot, because me and my dad have driven through Kansas on our way to Oklahoma 3 times back in the day. And every single time we drove through Kansas, the car broke down. So if I would say Kansas is the center of the country. Let's see. We got Vincent. He says, I had to make deliveries to a place with this big, ugly mare worked at, and she was just miserable. I nicknamed her Big Hoss. And I would ask her where Big Boss is. Where's Big Boss? She ain't working today. That's always a good one. St. Louis Arch. He says Bluebell for the win. So we have quite the difference in ice cream selections tonight, both literally and figuratively.
Yeah, the sizes that I like, they don't come in pint sizes that I would like. I would have to get the whole half gallon, and I'm not trying to get a whole half gallon because I'll eat a whole half gallon. You know,
pull an ambient evil pop.
No, I could do that easily enough. I just can't, like, in good conscience, do it.
Right. Neither can I. I actually have some apple crisp dessert that my dad made for the race last night sitting in the fridge. I'm probably going to warm that up and go scarf my face with it. Vincent says Joe Biden goes through a lot of diapers. He needs the money. Yeah. Shadowhunter, of course you're funny. The bunny trails. Well, yeah. How else am I going to find the rabbit holes to go diving into, man?
The chocolate caverns of wonder.
Sunflowers wishing Bob well. That's all good. We love Bob. No homo. Let's see. Vincent says, remember the subway guy, Jared, who ended up being a... Yeah, we end up that he had certain photographic material of some sort. Yeah.
I think. He was a positive influence until they found out all about all that, you know?
Yeah. The second South Park video game, the Fractured But Whole, that's WHOLE. They actually have a Jared reference in that video game, and it is.
I think they have a priest reference in there as well, and another reference where they have a. I will say it like this: they have a vacuum cleaner scene in there, and apparently it's not safe to talk about. And they were talking about taking it out, and of course, people stream it.
Yeah, the first game, the Stick of Truth, also had a spicy episode or a spicy segment where the underpants gnomes come back in. If you don't know about the underpants gnomes,
yeah, they still butters underpants.
Yeah, let's just say your character goes into his parents' bedroom and they have a little bit of a spicy time.
Yeah, I remember that.
I remember quite a few Twitch streams being quickly shut down by the user saying, "Oh, I didn't know." Yeah, bullshit. You knew, you fuckers.
So what it is like you have to like. That's the thing though. Like you got to be careful. The member berries. Yeah, I remember berries. You remember berries? You remember back in the day when things are all better? You remember back in the day? And
sure, I remember.
Sure, I remember. Oh yeah, you remember berries. Make it. I like how like they They're like one of the few bastions left that can kind of make that political commentary, that satire. That's why comedy is so important, is because it really points out a lot of the inconsistencies in that's going on. Yeah, it's aggravating and everything like that, but what's not aggravating is giving up I gave up my Facebook and Instagram. Now I don't. Now my life is a lot better because of it.
Yeah.
I can just worry about what I need to do and not worry about scrolling.
See, I joined Twitter before Elon bought it last year, and it took a lot of building up the mental fortitude not to have to interact with people. But then once I started following a couple of parody pages and whatnot, I was like, okay, I get it. Right, and like right now, like I said earlier, if you come at me on social media, I'm going to treat you just like I would treat any DFR. That is a dumb fuck retard. Oh, excuse me, sneezed. Oh.
Yeah, it must be something in the air.
Oh,
some particles and stuff.
The weather is changing around here. Like
the pollen.
Today and yesterday, it was 50 degrees.
Yeah.
And now tomorrow, starting at 5:00, we're getting a winter storm warning. And on Wednesday, it's going to be -15 out.
Shit. Don't take a piss outside, I guess.
Oh, no.
My I know a little bit about the weather because my family out there talks about it a bit, But anyway.
Jesus Christ, Bacon.
What did Bacon say? Did he say something in the Gilded?
No, he sent this one on Instagram.
Let's see it.
Jesus Christ.
Show it now.
Do it. I don't know if I can, but I'm going to share it.
All right.
I'm going to share it. But
don't worry, Susan's not working at YouTube anymore. Take it away quick.
It really got dark in here.
Oh no, that's so wrong.
Oh, that's terrible, Bacon.
That's horrible.
Terrible, Bacon. You're a degenerate. That's horrible, and I fully endorse that.
So the South Park games are on the Steam? Shit. I'm gonna have to get those games now.
I believe so.
I'm gonna have to get those games.
Yep.
That would be a private thing that I play for myself.
Yeah, the stick of truth is more like an old timey RPG turn-based strategy game. But then the second one they upgrade everything where it's a grid and you move your character around in certain, because they move from like the Lord of the Rings to the superhero side, like where Cartman is the king and all that. So, and it's a fun game. I enjoyed the hell out of playing both of them.
Yeah, I gotta check it out. Maybe. Then again, I gotta get my shit together before I start buying more games.
Yeah, that's where I'm at because my buddy Cameron, me and him play on PlayStation quite a bit and whatnot, and we game share, which we have our accounts on each PlayStation. But then when one of us buys a game, we just log into that account and then download the license, and then we switch to the account that we have. And we can play the game. Yeah. I went and bought the new Harry Potter game because he's like, bro, this thing's out and it's fucking looking badass and everybody's playing it and this blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Tell me the release for that game is in fucking April when it's out on PC, PS5, Xbox Series S, X, whichever the fuck series is. But no, I have to wait and my friend has to wait because we're we don't want to upgrade because our shit works just fucking fine. We have to wait 2 more fucking months to play the game.
Sad.
By the time we get to playing the game, people are already going to be on their third or fourth playthrough, and all of the outrage is going to be gone. I want to be a part of that outrage. I want to be one of them assholes streaming it on Twitch. I want to be one of those people getting reported for it. Just because I'm playing the homophobic, sexual, transgender, I want to be that.
Oh yeah, it's available on PC. I've seen people play that game.
Yeah,
and I know of people that play it, but it's just like, it looks like it could be a fun game, but you see, that's the thing that people don't realize. When you backtalk something like that, bad news is good.
Yep. Any publicity is good publicity.
And the thing is like whatever people's feelings are, they're like, oh, let's check it out. Oh, this game looks fun. Oh man, this is great. Yep. And I'm just like, stop talking about it. If you want to protest something, don't fucking spend your money on it. Don't talk about it. Maybe talk to your friends about it. But like, if you talk about it, like, hey, don't buy this game. Oh, there's a game here. It's about this. It was like back in the day when Christians were protesting fucking Playboy and porn. Oh, you mean we can look at titties and shit? And then stop.
If I was streaming on MGTOW, I saw one meme on Twitter. If you love your memes uncensored, Twitter is the place to be because I can point you in the right direction to the pages to follow.
I just wish I could. I just don't out of principle, follow.
I understand, man. I understand, but it was the like a while back they had the whole they had a whole bunch of women like I don't understand why men play video games because this is the ultimate male sexual fantasy and blah 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 and whatnot. Well, anyways, it cuts to the it was a VR game. Let's just say there was a lady of age laying on a bed topless doing sit-ups, and the gentleman was standing at the foot of the bed, and every time she would sit up, he would fucking just take the motion control deals and whatnot and just sit there and just just go back and forth on the fucking on the chick's boobies. And I was like, I fucking died laughing at work, man. I need to quit looking at memes when I'm at work.
Sometimes it's the only way to get through. It's the only way to get through work, I guess.
Yeah.
I just think of those conspiracy theories that I went over with you the other night, where like where we were talking about the other night, and I just come up with crazy things with college students in the car because they're perfect to talk to about that sort of stuff, as long as it's nothing too serious. You know what I mean?
Right.
Oh,
let's see here. Well, I think we will.
I think we were at the end of our.
Yeah. I am through with my memes. Let me scroll through the chat here. It doesn't look like anyone has submitted any more, so it looks like we'll just go ahead and go down through these. Vincent breaking down in Kansas. That's hilarious. Sounds like he might have some stories himself here.
Mm-hmm.
Polska Bob is going to head out to the Ministry of Beer shortly. Have one for me, good sir.
Praise be.
Let's see. Sunflower says the geographic center of the United States is a point approximately 20 miles north of Belfouche, South Dakota.
That's interesting.
I figured it would be a little more south, but interesting. Shadow Hunter is wishing a good one to Polska. So is Sunflowers. Of course, Polska Bob members the member berries because everybody members the member berries. Don't you remember? I remember. Let's see. Polska Bobby comes back with the PC Principal season was one of the funniest seasons they did. PC Principal is in the second South Park game, and it is hilarious. As a matter of fact, I might have to start up a new save of that game here tonight.
Oh, I'm gonna have to.
Shadow Hunter, welcome to Hoth, third cack from the sun.
Pack.
I don't know. I don't think Hoth would be a very viable planet. Third cack from the sun. Might be a little wet and mushy. Yeah. Got Sunflowers here. She says South Park is hilarious. I used to play those games via Steam. I have both of those games, the Fractured Butthole on disc, and well, no, because I pre-ordered the second one. I got the first one for free, so I got that. Shadow Hunter with wow. Sorry, that was wow.
Wow.
Normally my Owen Wilson impressions are a little bit better. Let me try that one again. A little bit nasally because the fucking seasons are changing around. But wow. That one still fucking sucked. Oh, we got the Old Humble Distilling Company. That's a new name. Cheers to the chat. Cheers to our hosts. And cheers to you, good sir or ma'am. I don't want to misgender you because I'm not an asshole like that. Or maybe I am. Oh, we have Polska Bob giving the salutes. Oh, looks like Humble. You're live. He definitely is, son. So Humble must be from Bacon's chat. Getting a lot of carryovers. I'm really liking that. Thank you guys for coming in, showing up for.
Don't forget, get old Jimmy up here to 100 followers, and he promises to get a tramp stamp on his back.
No, that was not agreed upon.
That was not agreed upon.
That was not agreed upon.
It was not agreed upon.
I even have the chats for Rhino saying, "Okay, yeah, that was a little bit too much." So,
yeah, it was at least 200. I'm just saying, like, you can just get like a temporary back strap tattoo and just be good with that.
I mean, if it's a temporary tattoo,
maybe. Because I would hate for you to actually get ink on there, you know.
Yeah, there's no way, no
there's
chance
no
now. No. I mean, if it's a temporary tattoo, we'll talk.
Waves and dolphins.
There's got to be a waffle in there somewhere. There's got to be a waffle.
Easy, right in the center. Waves and dolphins on the flag.
There we go. Tell you what, I'll just send my my channel stamp to someone and say, "Hey man, can you make a temporary tattoo out of this?" Like, well, how big do you want it? Like, big. Where's it gonna go? Don't worry about it. Right. Don't worry about it. Let's see. This Humble Distilling says details are sketchy though. Uh-oh, so something must be going on there. No, of course we got that goddamn bacon saying howdy to everybody. And we got Distilling Company saying cheers to Bob, cheers to bacon, and again, cheers to you, good sir. Again, to everybody in the chat that are new here, if you enjoy this, please like, subscribe, comment. Tell me what an asshole I am, how much the stream sucks, and I'll improve on it. Oh, hey, there's our resident jackal hunter. He says, what are you two figs doing? I'm like, hey, we're just shooting the shit, man. Just shooting the shit.
You're shooting shit.
Shadow Hunter. It's how Married with Children lasted so long. Yes. Married with Children. That needs to come back. Can we remake Married with Children, please?
No,
I mean, hell, we're remaking everything else under the fucking sun because Hollywood doesn't have any fucking original ideas.
You would have to go to like an independent network or something to do it right.
And I'm going to start a petition right now. If they do plan on remaking Married with Children, we're going to have Terrence Popp as Ted Bundy. Al Bundy. Al Bundy. Sorry, Al
That
Bundy.
would make it good. And the best part would be is that you wouldn't have to tell Pop anything. You wouldn't have to give him a script or anything. Like of course he would know it's like all script is not real, but like he could just make
Pop, you just ad lib everything. Here's the scenario. Action.
And so then it's just like
then here comes Pop, kicks open the door. What's up? Against. Oh, that would be. I would definitely
Yes,
try to help get that show straightened out. I got sunflowers. It got extremely dark in here. The darkest it's gotten so far. The darkest it's gotten so far. That last one was wow. Yeah, those yeah, I don't. Yeah, Jackal Hunter says there are erotic RP worlds in VR chat. Fucking weird.
Just go find.
Yeah, I don't even want to go in there just to see what's going on because there's going to be some kind of debauchery.
Yeah, and it's going to be somebody that shouldn't be there to begin with, and just find a real person to do that with. It's probably be more enjoyable.
Yeah. Polska Bob says, "You made a deal, Jimmy. We all saw it. But the deal was for sorry, hiccup. The deal was for a tramp stamp. We didn't say it was going to be permanent. Haha, loophole, motherfucker."
Yeah.
Let's see. Got sunflower cheers into bacon. And oh no. We'll just have to talk to Billy, says Shadowhunter. No. Because Billy's gonna make things. Billy will make it happen.
Right.
And if he
you mean like make
God, I just had a really bad idea just because of a vision, because I know Billy, that sick bastard. Love you, Billy. Would do it. A picture of a scrawny ass dude with my channel logo on his back and have the skeleton talk. Oh God. Nice. I can see that happening. Here's one for you there, Edmund. Looks like you already answered it there in the chat.
I did. It is. Yeah. It's pretty basic. It's just wireless. That's why I got it. Should get a gaming one, but yeah.
Right. You don't want the fancy rainbow colors going throughout the entire keyboard.
No, my keyboard is gender neutral. It is asexual.
Oh man. Goddamn Bacon says, "You're welcome, Jimmy. You're all welcome." You know what? Cheers to Bacon. Thank you guys. Thank you for bringing on the few new viewers that we have. Again, if you guys enjoy my drunken ramblings and the stupid shit that I talk about, the memes I share, if you enjoy this, hey, give me a sub, hit the like button, give me a comment, and all that stupid YouTuber shit talk and whatnot, whatever. I'm not a professional yet, but we're getting there. Let's see. Jackal Hunter. Unless it involves a FFN. Yeah, no, none of us want the FFN. No. Billy Von Baum makes a deep fake. It's a good thing Billy is not in the chat tonight, because I could guarantee you he would be cooking something up. Let's see, Sunflower subbed. Heard about you before. Thought I'd see what all the fuss is about. Well, now you know. I hope to see you around. Hope you enjoy everything that my drunken ass and my somewhat sober-ish guests come on and talk about. recent events, memes, stupid shit. Kill the time. Hopefully to help forget about all the craziness going on in the world, even though that I'm kind of an instigator of reminding you about it. Sorry. Let's see. Jackal Hunter, your own death warrant, Jimbo. That's not. It won't be the first time. Won't be the first time. Shadow Hunter, Bacon, you're the man. I would second that. Goddamn Bacon, give me a sub. Sure about that, Jimmy? Pretty high maintenance. Hey, subscribe, Bacon. Yeah, we all know what you're talking about. No, I'm talking about a sub sandwich, a chicken bacon ranch, extra bacon, lettuce, tomato, cucumber, and extra ranch and salt and pepper, please. Those are the kind of subs I'm talking about.
I have to answer that question, I have a Twitch.
Yes, please.
I'll drop the link in the chat if you guys care to do that. Oh, the gecko's on. Oh shit. I'm sorry. I'm a big fan of the therapy gecko, and he's on, but I don't really feel like it's not that I don't like want to listen to him. I just don't feel like I get to listening to him, and then I try to call in, and it's a frustrating experience, and I'm already here. But this is where I am on Twitch. That's mostly what I do. I'm on Twitch and Reddit, and then actually my birthday trip includes going to go see this therapy gecko guy, and so I'm going to try to do that for my birthday. I got a whole big thing planned, except anyway, let's move on.
Things are out of order that need to be in order.
Yeah, there's some things that are out of order for me.
But there is Edmund's Twitch on the screen there. Be sure to go over there, check him out, give him a sub as well.
Yeah, preferably someone that can make mac and cheese. Oh, I mean, follow me is good, you know.
Yes, give him a follow. Check him out whenever he streams.
Yeah,
Jackal. No, it's a Firehouse sub. No, those are Pop's X's preferred
allegedly.
subs. Allegedly.
Hey, by the way, you know what you call somebody that runs through a forest? A cop?
Do not.
They're lumbercocking.
Nice. I haven't heard that one yet. That's a good one. That's a good one.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Sunflowers says Jimmy John's is the best.
They're pretty good.
They are pretty good.
They're simple, but yet, like, they're there, and you don't think it's much, but it's enough.
Yep.
You know.
I will say this though. I wish their the Vito needs mayonnaise. Other than that, it's a great sub.
I usually just get like a BLT if I get something, you know, and just keep it simple and keep it moving.
The spicy Italian, that's also a good one.
Oh yeah,
or I don't think it's called. I'm pretty sure they don't call it a spicy Italian, but it's one of the like Italian midnight or something like that.
Oh yes, something crazy. Gotcha.
Yeah, that one's pretty good. We got everybody cheers and everybody tonight. We got goddamn Bacon cheers and Shadow Hunter. Got Jackal Hunter says he was just watching 3 other streams. Jesus Christ, man. 3 at once. Where are you, man? Pops X, allegedly. Or Jimmy's John, although those are freaky. Also allegedly. Lumberjack Jack with the lumberjack off. And Sunflowers is asking Shadow, have we met before? Your name is familiar. Well, Shadow Hunter goes by many a name. So it is quite possible that your paths have crossed sometime.
Sweet.
Jackal, 3 girls at once? Yikes, that's a major hell no! Yeah, I agree. I have a hard time pleasing one woman at a time, let alone 3. Good luck.
Yeah.
Yep. And Shadow Hunter says, yep, it's possible. He lurks around a lot and chat on Hammerhand regularly. Alrighty, well, I have expended my meme stash for the day. I want to thank you, Edmund, for coming on.
Yeah, you're welcome, man.
I'm sure it would have been a little awkward with my goofy ass just talking shit and sharing my memes by myself, but
No,
thanks
it's
for coming
fine.
on.
I appreciate
it. Yep. You, as long as anyone in the chat, always welcome to come on the stream. The link for the StreamYard link will always be at the pinned comment at the top of the chat, so keep your eyes out for that. So if you have a meme you want to share, a story, or just want to come on and shoot the shit for the entire 2+ hours that I stream, you're more than welcome to come on. Saturdays, if I don't have any stories or anything to cover, I do like playing Cards Against Humanity because, hey, we all need a chuckle and we all need to forget about the bullshit for a night or two or whatever. So, cards is a decent way for me, at least, to help clear the mind. I hope it is a good way for those that have joined in the past and plan on joining in future streams as well. So for that. So once again, I will do the YouTuber spiel of if you like the content, like, sub, comment. Please do join. This is an open forum. Anyone can join in. Again, the link for the Streamlabs will be in the top of the chat box. So keep that in mind. Anyways, I hope everyone enjoyed their weekend. I hope their week isn't too full of shit, unlike a certain resident in Chief's diaper. Allegedly. I hope the weather doesn't give you a thorough pounding without a reach around like it's going to be hitting me in the next 2 days. So if it does, stock up, keep extra batteries, extra food, extra water. Keep in touch with everybody around you in your circle. Stay warm. Summer is a couple seasons away, but hopefully coming around the corner here soon, because I'm over the winter. I'm not sure about anybody else. But in that case, Edmund, any parting words from you, good sir?
Yeah. Don't be silly. Wrap your willy. Don't loan anybody any money, and don't co-sign for shit.
Great advice.
There you go.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I salute to you. I appreciate the new faces in the chats coming in tonight. Bacon, big shout out to you for bringing those guys and gals over, I should say. So Saturday, it's probably going to be another Cards Against Humanity stream. Good fun, good chuckles. Usually goes 2.5, 3 hours, depending on how long people want to stick around. So if you want to stick around for that, we'll play some Cards Against Humanity. In that case, I shall see everybody on Saturday. And a final salute.